Richard Graham, 61, has reflected on his time working with Leonardo DiCaprio, 46, and Kate Winslet, 46, in the 1997 classic Titanic. The star, who played quartermaster George T. Rowe in the movie, revealed that the acting megastars were down to earth, as they have no need to flex their muscles. Speaking about his time on set with the Oscar winners, Richard told Express.co.uk, "They are lovely, absolutely. I know people say that, but it's absolutely true, and I worked with Leo a few years later on Gangs of New York and he's still lovely. In my experience, the bigger the star that I've worked with, the nicer and more down-to-earth they are. And the only people who I've found tricky, although nobody really, but the stories you hear are people where you think, who are they? I've never heard of them. It's all about insecurity. The big guns know they're at the top and they know they're good, they have no need to flex their muscles." The Gangs of New York star explained, "I think it's people who, particularly those who feel bitter that they haven't had the career they think they deserve, that can be very tricky. I can't think of any good examples, but it could have been in a stage play, or you hear stories from friends who have worked with people, but they're usually people no one would even know. I've not had any issues at all with really well-known people whatsoever." Richard has also had the chance to look back on his work in An Ungentlemanly Act, ahead of a remastered version of the film being released on BritBox. The 1992 BBC television film is based on the first day of the invasion of the Falkland Islands, which took place in 1982. When quizzed on how he felt about the news, Richard said, "I was delighted actually because I had no idea that was going on. The really strange thing is I'm not as aware of BritBox in this country. Two of my closest friends live in New York and my knowledge of BritBox is through them, they talk about it a lot. So the first time I heard about it was through them, because they're both Brits and they've lived out there for donkey's years, but they love all the old British stuff." Recalling the fascinating filming process, Richard continued, "I think it was about 1992 because the war was in 1981, and we were out there not long after the war. I looked it up and it was 10 years. So the amount of stuff and evidence of the war that was still there was incredible." He added, "I guess the most poignant thing was when we looked more into places where big battles had taken place and we dug into rocks and caves. The most extraordinary thing was, we actually found a diary from what had been an Argentinian conscript. And we had a lot of Spanish-speaking actors, who were playing the Argentinians, and they translated it all for us, and it kind of tells the story of the war," Richard revealed. An Ungentlemanly Act has been remastered and will be available exclusively to BritBox UK subscribers from 21 October.